Please give a warm welcome to the big dog, Mark Henely.
What's up, Comedy Fight Club? How you doing tonight? How you doing tonight? This is Comedy Fight Club. This is the meanest roast battle show in all of New York, in all the United States, in all the goddamn world. You guys ready to hear some mean shit tonight? Yeah! This is a controversial show. Who here has never been to Comedy Fight Club before? Who is that? Me. You. You excited to hear some mean shit tonight? She is smiling politely. And you know what? I think that's the perfect type of audience member we need. But we need to get loud tonight. You guys ready to get loud tonight? Yeah! Hell yeah, dude. Yeah! I'm going to preview the battles. The first battle tonight, Noah Snyder versus Luke Daws. Luke Davis. Good old Luke Davis, baby. Noah Snyder and Luke Davis have faced 2 times before. This is their 3rd time battling. One has won each time. This is the rubber match. At the end of the night, one of them will definitively be better than the other. This is pretty big. This will be a big night for Luke Davis if he wins this one tonight. Second battle, Steve Yensel versus Callum Marullo. I don't know if you guys do open mic comedy in New York City, but Steve Yensel is the heart and soul of it. Steve Yensel used to show up with his dog and his skateboard talking about cloacas all the time, and everyone was like, this guy is weird, and now everyone loves him for some reason. They love him so much that someone went up to Callum Marullo earlier and said, I am not supporting you in your battle. It's already a partisan crowd out there. I think Steve might win it, but all I know is that this is going to have big ramifications for in a few weeks when we have the roast of Steve Yensel, which is a show somewhere. I'm booked on it. I don't remember where, but it's going to be big. Revision Lounge. Lounge? Revision Lounge, be there and see everyone say mean things about him. Do you guys know what cloacas are?
Yes.
No.
If you don't, talk to Steve for 5 minutes afterwards. He'll tell you happily. It's a pussy and an asshole, right, Steve?
All in one.
All in one. Hell yeah, dude. Next battle coming up, Danits Sen versus Joe Levy. She's already mad at me probably because she told me how to pronounce her name and I did do it wrong. What?
I'm here. It's Danits.
Danits. She's gonna win because she's already getting very mean.
Where's Joe?
Yeah, where is Joe?
Battle's not happening yet. You're good.
Alright. She's ready to fight. Next battle, Josh Daws versus Kaplan. I don't know either guy super well, but I have more fond memories of Kaplan, so I'm hoping he wins tonight. And the main event, Sandeep Sen versus Espi Rivadeneira. Sandeep is Indian. Espi, Latina. You know what those 2 cultures have in common? They like to get it a little bit spicy. How about that? You guys ready to see a spicy main event tonight? Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's get Comedy Fight Club started. I'm bringing up the commissioner, Maran.
Tonight, egos will be wounded, feelings will be hurt, because we don't come here to make friends, we come here to fight! Woo! This is humiliation, this is brutality, anything goes, no holds barred. This is Comedy Fight Club! Thank you for coming out tonight. Welcome to Comedy Fight Club, coming to you live from Bowery Electric. I am the official commissioner of Comedy Fight Club, the sleeveless wonder of the world, Maran. We are on Twitter and Instagram at Comedy Fight NYC. Thanks to our social media hipster. He's not here tonight, but still, give it up for Niko. We have a great show in store for you tonight. Fantastic lineup of undercard fights, followed by an incredible main event. Most of you guys have been to a roast battle show before. For those of you who haven't, people are going to be saying mean, vicious, offensive shit to each other, stuff you're not supposed to say. But we're all here to have a good time, so no one's going to get offended. Does that sound good? Go over the rules here at Comedy Fight Club. 2 fighters will get up on this stage. Each undercard fight is going to be 5 jokes tit for tat. Hell yeah, I like the song too much. I don't care if it interrupted me. Main event's going to be a 3-round battle. We're going to have a winner picked for each fight by an amazing judges panel. Fight Club, give it up for our judges. But up first, not sitting to my left, sitting in front of me right now, from this point forward, each and every one of you is Comedy Fight Club. From this point forward, all your applause is going to count for 1 vote in each of these fights. So Fight Club, I need to have a whole lot of fucking energy for me. What do you say? You want some energy for me tonight?
Yeah!
So when I ask you, you think the winner is, you will clap for 1 fighter, and 1 fighter only. You will not clap for both. You can't have 2 winners, which leads to the most important rule here at Comedy Fight Club.
No fucking pity claps!
No fucking pity claps! No, this is Comedy Fight Club. This is where sympathy comes to die. If someone's going to lose up here, you will let them lose with dignity! Now let's meet our judges. Up first, she's one of the co-creators of the Drool Comedy Show, a regular here at Comedy Fight Club. She's killed it on this show. Give it up for Claire Alexander!
Hey, where are the white women at?
What's up, Claire? How you doing tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. First time judging Fight Club. How you feeling? You ready for the show?
Oh my god, yeah, I'm ready as fuck.
All right, you've main evented this show. You've killed it on the show. What is your advice? What can the fighters do to stand out to you tonight?
Probably kiss each other.
Kiss each other?
Yeah.
None of the guy-girl fights. Only dude kisses tonight.
I want physical intimacy.
Physical intimacy after calling your opponent a gay pedophile.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
Prove it, you know?
Prove it. Fight Club, give it up for Claire Alexander. And up next, you've heard him on the Legion of Skanks podcast, 1/3 of Locker Room Talk. Give it up for Joe Gorman.
Yeah!
What's up? Yeah, the mic is off, Matt. Stop trying to silence
Derek,
a woman.
we got
Whoa.
There you go.
There we go.
There we go. Should we introduce Claire again? Just kidding, folks.
How you doing tonight, Joe?
Nervous, Matthew.
So nervous. Big show
It's a
tonight.
lot to judge.
Yes.
A lot going on.
Yes, you've judged the show before. You main evented the show before. What's your advice to the fighters tonight?
First off, highlighting Comedy Fight Club, a highlight of my life. All right, being on that show. I would say to the fighters, fight as dirty as possible. All right, this isn't like any other sport where it's like, oh, he did something illegal. Whatever it takes to win. If you need to do drugs, do drugs. If you need to take steroids, take steroids. All right. If you need to pray to whatever non-Christian god you worship, do that. But fucking win, dude.
Steroids the only drugs comedians don't do, actually. I think. But Joe, which non-Christian god do you worship?
Mammon.
Mammon.
God of wealth.
No one in comedy seems to worship that god either. A Fight Club, give it up for Mammon and give it up for Joe Gorman. And up next, you've seen him on Comedy Central and his podcast called Shelf Life. Give it up for Gianmarco Soresi.
Yeah! Hello.
What's up, Gianmarco? How you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Good? You
Yeah.
ready for this? Feeling good?
Yeah.
Why do you
know.
seem so unsure?
I don't know. Roast, they can be sad. Seeing people roast, it's like you see these people, it's like they did a history project on someone who doesn't matter.
Yes, it is also probably the happiest any of them are, which is also sad. But Gianmarco, you've been on the show a bunch of times before. You've seen roasts for years. What is your advice? What can the fighters do to get your vote?
I mean, they either have the jokes now or they don't.
Yes.
It's done. Your fate is sealed.
Yes.
If you were writing jokes on the way here, you're fucked.
Sometimes they spend a week writing them and they're still bad anyway. But Fight Club, give it up for Gianmarco Soresi! And our final judge tonight, one of our favorites here, first time judging. He's a regular host of the Stand Comedy Club. Give it up for Oscar Aydin!
Shut up.
What's up, Oscar? How are you doing tonight?
I'm fine. I left 90 Day Fiancé to be here. So I'm excited. This is fun.
Yes.
Matt only put me on the show because Gay Pride is coming up. So he needed to fill his quota. Yeah.
Yeah, you're the closest.
What, one gay judge a year?
Oscar, you've been on the show a bunch of times. What are you looking for in these fights tonight?
I have to say my favorite thing is always like just smart writing. I think that's like.
Then why have you never done it when you've been on the show?
I know. Because I'm awful at it. But I know good writing when I don't know good writing. I know, but it's nice to try. But I do like it. I like it.
Smart joke writing, don't write your jokes the day of, and worship a non-Christian God. Fight Club, give it up for all of our judges tonight. And now the show would not be what it is without our amazing officials. They make the show happen. Up first, you saw him earlier, the big dog. Give it up for Mark Henely. Coming up a little later will be our spirit animal, the most hyped man you know, the current Comedy Fight Club champion, Ben Miller! Woo! And closing us out will be our goofball, Patrick Haggerty! And finally, maybe my favorite part of the show, it is our amazing DJ Fight Club. Give it up for DJ Don't Believe Women! What do we say, Fight Club? Are we ready to see some fights tonight?
Yeah.
No, I need more than that. I said, are you ready to see some fucking fights tonight? Up first, we have an undercard fight schedule of 5 jokes tit for tat. They're tied 1-1. This is the rubber match. Introducing first, he just got back from that supermarket in Buffalo, Noah Snyder!
You do look like the guy.
Yeah, I know. I fucking know. I haven't even seen a picture of him, and I know I look like him. So.
You ready for this fight, Noah?
Hell yeah.
Alright, we are going to be your opponent. He looks like someone made a bad comedian out of an Old Navy ad. Luke Davis! How you feeling, Luke? Ready for this rubber match? Is that mic on?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
5 jokes, tit for tat. Luke, Noah, which one of you two wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Noah's going first, Luke's going second. One more time, Fight Club. Are you ready for this fight? 5 jokes starting with Noah. This fight starts now.
Yeah, I mean, as you guys can tell, Luke's a pretty boring-looking white guy. You know, you couldn't pick him out of a lineup, which is really good for him because women are often trying to pick him out of lineups.
Noah was a snitch growing up. Not a police informant, but the guy who gets chased around in Quidditch.
Luke loves movies. You know he loves making them. He's actually a prolific filmmaker. He's actually had 20 home movies confiscated by the FBI. Yes, that is the joke.
I'm here to date your 6-year-old.
It's true, I
Never respond to a pedophile joke with "it's true."
But Noah's an actor. Every Friday you can see him acting as drunk as the women he takes home.
Luke went to Catholic school as a child. The priests loved him because they said he keeps getting older, but he looks the same age.
When I was getting to know Noah for the roast, he told me that he has a hot mom. I asked to see a picture and he showed me. I said, she's not that hot, Noah. And he said, it's really more her personality.
She is that hot. Luke played lacrosse and tennis in high school. He told me it wasn't because he liked playing them, but because it was the sports with the least amount of black people.
Perfect timing.
Alright, so we're doing the black people jokes now. Noah recently told me that he wants to marry a black woman. I said, Noah. But Noah, you hate black people. I said, why would you, of all people, Noah Snyder, known racist, want to marry a black woman? And he said, it's because you can't see when they bruise. He said that. He said that. Disgusting.
Last joke.
Luke, you're 24 and you still have a bowl cut. I don't know if you're trying to look young for yourself or the high school girls you flirt with.
Bruh.
Yeah, be both. All right. Noah played lacrosse. He was in a fraternity, and he worked on a ranch. He has so many pseudo-masculine qualities. I thought he was Elliot Page's cock.
Fight Club, give it up for your first fight of the night. Great way to open the show. We'll go to you guys first, Fight Club. Clap if you think the winner of this fight is Noah Snyder. Or is the winner of this fight Luke Davis? That was pretty close. We'll go to our judge. Maybe we'll come back to the audience. Claire Alexander, what are your thoughts? Who do you think won this fight?
First of all, I just want to say congrats to you both from just graduating from NYU Tisch today. It's really exciting for you guys. You look like two different kinds of college rapists, and I love that for you. You know, really putting diversity to the stage. Like, you look like the one that I would be like, oh, maybe he's into me, and then you look like the one that I'm like, why does he want to do homework with me all the time? Both definitely ended in a bad essay case, but like whatever, you know, you still ended up graduating, so that's fine.
He's the comic who roofies you. He's the one who wants to write with you.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like both times it would come up with terrible material. I'm not getting anything out of either of these, but I think this is the second time I've seen you guys battle each other. Really exciting. Crazy how you guys still wear the same outfits. Yeah, you're like, gee, what am I gonna wear tonight? Probably the same outfit I review women in. I'm really beating this to a pulp, just like you do with every woman, I guess. But anyway, I'm gonna give my vote to Luke.
One vote for Luke Davis. Joe Gorman.
My God, Matthew, what an absolute clash of white titans on stage. Which is what we fucking like. It's like, do you like the fucking moderately wealthy white guy or the other moderately wealthy white guy? I like them both, and they both have good reasons, you know? Like, Luke has the child pornography, and then Noah beats up black women. I don't know, the Sophie's choice of which dude is cooler.
Everyone seemed polarized. I'm gonna follow my heart, and just because the joke was so good, I'm gonna go with Noah because of the porno filming snuff film child porn thing. And where the audience was like, "He's a pedophile." I was like, "Thank you." I like that. You won. Good job.
One vote for Noah, one vote for Luke. Gianmarco.
I don't want to be too hard. I imagine both of you lost a lot in Bitcoin this weekend. Yeah, it is tough. You're both, I think at the end of the day what matters is you're both disappointing your parents. Noah, you're an actor. You're doing a good impression of a comedian, and I think I'm gonna give it to you, Noah. I just, I think they were just better jokes. So I give it to you, Noah.
Another vote for Noah Snyder. 2-1 right now. Oscar Aydin.
The idea that you could beat up a woman is laughable. I mean, truly, I really don't think that could work. I mean, any woman in this room could beat you to a bloody pulp. And you'd use it to boost your acting careers. Here you go.
He was hitting a black woman. She'd take off her earrings and he'd run away immediately. Oscar Aydin.
I love this. This was really cute. I love it. Yeah. I love watching Harry Potter and his lesbian lover over here. I will say this. Noah, you started out strong, but then you kind of at the end. But Luke, you started out really weak and then you kind of got really good. So I noticed that was really good. So you stuttered a little bit, and I don't know if that's your personality. But what? It's a roast. Fuck yeah. What? Everybody else is supposed to say mean things, but I can't? I'm gonna have to go with Noah. So.
Another vote for Noah. 3-1. Fight Club, very close fight, but give it up for the winner, Noah Snyder. And now what do we say, Fight Club? Are you ready for more fights? Up next, we have another undercard fight schedule of 5 jokes, tit for tat. Introducing first, he looks like the leader of a cult that worships fat women's feet, Steve Yensel!
Hell yes. Thank you.
How you doing, Steve?
I'm doing well. Mark, can I ask a question? Is it okay if I ask something? Yeah. Can I get a member of the audience as to translate stuff for me? Because the guy I'm going against, I can't understand. He was born in New York, but he was brought up in London, Great Britain. I don't understand those fucking people. So could you, ma'am, could you translate what he says when he gets up here? Because I can't understand shit that he says. All right, thank you. I'm sorry.
What the fuck was that?
I'll tell you what that was. That was an American on stage, folks. Fucking American. USA! 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 USA!
Gonna introduce the opponent who is at a distinct disadvantage to start. He looks like the only thing he's good at grooming are underage girls, Callum, Marullo!
Is this working? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. What's up, Callum? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm also American.
Yeah, he doesn't have the accent at all. You set us up for nothing. All right, 5 jokes, tit for tat. Callum, Steve, which one of you two wants to go first?
You.
Steve's gonna go first. Callum's going second. Fight Club, are you ready for this fight? 5 jokes starting with Steve. This fight starts now.
Your name is Callum? Callum Marullo? Callum, are you Callum a gorilla? I don't know what your name is. All right. Callum works as a dog walker picking up shit, which is where he gets the inspiration for a lot of his punchlines.
That is true. Yo, Derek. Steve used to work at an adult bookstore where he had had to mop up after the customers. But Steve, Steve, I don't think it was also part of the job to mop with your tongue.
First blood.
Also, thank you for trying to ruin my punchline with your little act out there. That was great. Thank you, Steve. All right.
Callum looks like a pirate with scurvy who needs vitamin D. And by vitamin D, I mean dick in the ass.
I mean, if anyone's offering, that would be nice. Steve has the mind of a child, but the outward appearance of the uncle who molested that child.
Gotcha, bitch.
Your turn, Steve. You guys know what sloths are? Okay, sloths, they've got like fungi, algae, insects, ticks and mites in their fur. They didn't have that before freaking Callum visited South America. He gave them that, guys. Also, COVID started in his beard.
That one was too far, apparently. Let's see. Yeah, Steve knows a lot of interesting animal facts. If it wasn't for Steve, I wouldn't know that birds' assholes and vaginas are the same orifice. He's told me this so many times, in fact, that I'm beginning to suspect that Steve's asshole and vagina are the same orifice.
Oh, don't tempt me.
Do it.
I'll make this non PG-13. Oh yeah, I'll do it. All right. Callum backpacked across South America when he gave the sloths the diseases.
You smart.
Unfortunately, he doesn't speak Spanish, so no one could understand what the fuck he was saying. Gonna get a spot of tea, governor. He damn near starved to death. All right.
USA! 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 USA!
USA! I've never been to England.
Fuck the redcoats!
Fuck the redcoats!
Fuck the redcoats. Yeah. Just let me get out of here alive. That's all I want.
Go back to England.
I feel like everyone is roasting me right now. All right. Steve, he's not out. Steve usually wears a high-vis jacket 24/7 wherever he goes. That's because he thinks he's too cool for the helmet. He's a helmet guy. That's what I'm trying to say.
Just so you know, I got a brand new high-vis thing for my new job at the MTA. So, all right.
Last joke.
All right.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
You guys know that evolution guy, Charles Darwin? You guys ever heard of him? He said that beards on men, they intimidate other men. Like, you know, like those fluffy tails on peacocks or antlers on deer and shit like that? Callum's beard proved that Darwin was a fucking idiot.
What? What are you talking about?
England.
That's alright.
Yo, fuck King George.
Come on, Alright. Alright. You've had your fun. Let me do my last joke. I got one more. Alright. I knew I should have.
James Bond sucks.
Guys, let Piers Morgan say his last joke.
I mean, I was having fun until that. Alright.
Cup of tea.
Alright, I mean, I think you guys won this one. Alright. Steve is also here, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that. But, Steve...
Let's go!
Alright, can I go? Can I go?
May you go.
Alright. Well, you killed me on the inside. And my country. But anyway, Steve. Steve is old, alright? Steve is very old. Look at how old Steve is. Steve is so old. How old is he? Steve is so old that he'll die soon.
Fight Club, give it up for Steve and Callum! Holy shit, we're gonna go to our judges. Oscar, Aydin, we'll start with you on this one. Who do you think won this fight?
Oh God, finally this thing is over. Jesus Christ. Steve, I love you so much. You are so adorable. You literally look like a Disney father character on meth right now. Like, I just don't know. And it's like also like Forrest Gump over here post-AIDS. I will say this. All right, calm down. Calm down. I don't know what to say, Steve. You had, I think, one good one that was followed by the entire audience. But Callum, you did have a lot. Steve, I gotta give it to you for, taking up 45 minutes to do yours. It's nice watching you do your 45-minute set here. But I'm gonna have to get it to Callum.
British supporter.
Well, you know what? Maybe I like a little teabagging, bitch.
One vote for Callum. One of our judges is a traitor. Gianmarco, what about you?
I mean, this was the most tragic thing to happen in New York this weekend. Steve, you look like you're Matt Moran's dad, and you're doing this to embarrass him out of doing this for the rest of his life. I mean, I don't know what the fuck you're doing here, Steve. There's no health insurance in stand-up comedy. You gotta find a real fucking job fast. And then Callum, I just feel bad for you. It felt like you were going through a fever dream, like you were being roasted by your 5th grade math teacher in front of all your peers. And
you just decided to lie about the country you're from, and the whole class bought into it for some reason.
I mean, honestly, the audience really won on that one with may I continue, but I got to give it to Callum for not killing himself by the end of the match.
Another vote for Callum. Fight Club. We're going to go to you guys now. Do you think the winner of this fight is Steve Yensel? Or is the winner of this fight this British piece of shit? I think more.
Or is the winner of this fight the audience?
I think more claps went this way to Callum. Joe Gorman, your thoughts on this fight?
Well, I know the next words out of my mouth could change the entire landscape of the New York open mic comedy community. This was a true battle of wills. And I think we are missing out on the most important aspect of Comedy Fight Club, which are the jokes, the feeling on stage. And the most important thing I think happened was that Steve Yensel inspired the audience to actively bully a comedian on stage. Look, I can give Callum a pity vote. He's still gonna kill himself tonight after what happened here. You're all responsible. That being said, I'm a fucking red-blooded American. I joined the Capitol January 6th. We gotta vote for Steve Yensel.
One vote for Steve Yensel. Claire Alexander.
I'm confused why everyone's making fun of Callum for being British when he looks like fucking shit. Alright? when was the last time you showered? And if it was today, take another one. This man has never seen a shampoo bottle and he's like really walking around like, oh, I'm British. Maybe, yeah. Maybe that's why people think you're British because you probably don't brush your fucking teeth.
Where are the white women at?
Right here, baby. But Steve, I think your therapist is fucking terrible. If you have one, why are you here? Like,
Whoa, just like a white woman.
Oh my gosh, okay, so he's gonna live that much longer to even worry about this.
Claire, how dare you say that Steve Yensel might not be completely mentally stable?
Sorry, listen, I have British heritage. I'm just gonna go with my brother right here, you know.
Another vote for Callum Marullo. Very fun fight. Fight Club, give it up for the winner, Callum Marullo.
God save the Queen!
Wait, he won?
Yes.
He won, right? Who won?
Callum won. Sorry, hey, America's been dominating England for 200 years. Let's give him one on this one, okay?
There's such a thing as a moral victory.
Yes. Yes. Callum won, but he will kill himself tonight. Don't worry, guys. Now, what do you say? We got 2 more undercard fights, then our main event. You ready for your next fight? Introducing first, she looks like the world's most annoying Starbucks customer, Danits Sibs.
Mob Deep.
What's up, Danit? How are you doing?
Sorry about before. I'm super duper high tonight.
Cool.
I got confused.
You ready for this fight?
I'm super ready.
Do you love this country?
I love this country!
Hell yeah!
America! I have lived abroad and America is really fucking nice.
Never lived abroad.
Never.
We're gonna meet your opponent now. He looks like he got bullied by the nerds in high school. Joe Levy!
Thank you. Good thank you.
Joe, have you ever lived outside of this country?
No.
Hey!
Beneath the block.
5 jokes, tit for tat. Joe, Danits, which one of you two wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Yeah!
Joe's going first, Danits going second. Fight Club. Are you ready for this fight?
Woo!
5 jokes starting with Joe. This fight starts now.
Alright, first of all, how do you pronounce your name?
Danits?
No, seriously, but how do you pronounce your name? That's a horrible name, I'm sorry. It's a horrible name, alright? Danits looks like a carrot. Danits, alright, shut up. Danits looks like a carrot and the horse who eats them.
Big Joe. I also hate women.
I looked at Joe's social media to prepare for this roast. Just like him, there's not much there. What you do see makes you understand John Wayne Gacy. Guys, you've watched the show. It's a fucking serial killer! Sorry, you're too smart.
Hey, where are the white women at?
Danits reminds me a lot of a transgender woman. You really want to fuck her, and then you hear her voice.
Jews. But he's an Orthodox. But Joe is an Orthodox Jew. I had sex ed in public school, but Joe had to learn about sex from his rabbi wrestling him in the steam room.
Joe's atheist.
Okay, what did I just say? Your bangs are horrible, by the way.
Take a swing! Take a swing!
That's what I'm saying, they're not good bangs. Look, I have 3 sisters, I know what bangs look like. I'm just saying, your bangs are not good. These bangs are so long, even her penis is jealous.
Could be a Jonas brother.
Oh shit.
But you know, the ugly one that Mrs. Jonas tried to abort.
That joke was mid.
Okay, so Danits runs this, it's this show, it's called The Hot Box, it's like some weird talk show. It's horrible. It's a horrible show.
Not true. Hashtag fake news.
Shut up.
It's not true.
It's a really bad. I've seen the show. It's a horrible show.
No, because everybody wants to be on it and go ask Priya outside. Not true.
It's not good.
Okay.
Anyways, okay. The show is called The Hot Box. Let me tell you something. When you walk in that room, you immediately start coughing from the fume from her pussy.
That's stupid. No, my pussy is bare and clean. My pussy is bare and clean. Yeah, see? And the hot box is fucking amazing. Everybody wants to be on it. Come out and see the hot box.
What's up with this pussy?
Yeah. What pussies are you eating, sir? That's my roast. You're welcome.
Were you talking to Joe or all the black men in the audience?
I was talking to Joe.
Rip it, Lotto, rip it.
Alright, shut up, yo. They're crazy. Whatever. Yo, you like
Denise and did you just go yet?
I'll take that as my fucking
Okay,
roast.
Joe.
Yo, is that
Last
your real
Joe.
voice?
Yes, bitch. Is that your real fucking body?
Okay, you remind me of the English teacher that fucks the student, but like not even the hot student. Like she fucks the quarterback, but it's the backup quarterback. Like she's sucking the backup quarterback's dick.
What are you doing, my G?
I'm saying she's fucking the backup quarterback.
You thought it was good.
Your voice is so annoying. It's so annoying. It's really bothering me. No, it's annoying. Shut up. It's not your fucking show. Shut up. Sorry, man. If you want to lose these animals, they're lunatics.
I don't think your best strategy is to hate on the audience, sir.
Okay, leave the comedy to the boys, alright? That's funny. Oh, you know, fuck it. I don't want to win anyways. It's bullshit, man.
Okay.
It's like my mom. I'm talking to my mom. It's bothering me. Your voice is bothering me.
You need therapy. Yeah. Okay. Joe Levy is proof that sometimes Jews do marry their first cousin. He looks like he's just one chromosome away from missing too many.
Fight Club, give it up for Joe and Denise.
Open mics because he can't get laid.
This looks like a fight between two recently fired Hebrew school teachers. We'll go to our judges.
Don't hate on the audience.
Claire Alexander, we'll start with you. What did you think of this fight?
Well, I'm really glad I didn't see you guys kiss. I think
No thanks.
Yes. I've never seen two people who need to get laid more. Joe, you look like this is the first beer you've ever had in your life. Because everyone is rowdy. God, I love being on the Jerry Springer show. Joe, you look like this is the first beer you ever had, and you're like yelling at your dad in your garage, like, and another thing, I hate my mom so much. Yeah. All right, I mean, just like I know what bangs look like. Joe, you've never banged anybody in your fucking life.
Thank you, Claire.
Joe and I have been friends for a long time, so he will be really okay with me giving it to Denise.
Thank you!
One vote for Denise. Joe Gorman.
Wow, man, this was intense. You know, I've been using the term emotional roller coaster a lot today, but I think it's because everyone here, including myself, is having a hard time processing what happened up in Buffalo, so we're taking it out here on the fucking fight, right? That's what's going on, folks. That being said, I'm going to give it to Joe Levy because he made a lot of people very upset, which is what Comedy Fight Club is all about, all right? And he got like legit angry. That was scary. I was like, Dad?
That's one vote for Joe, one for... I like Joe was having a great time. His first joke didn't work. He's like, this is bullshit. Fuck this show. We'll go to you guys now, Fight Club. Do you think the winner of this fight is Danits Sibs? Or is the winner of this fight Joe Levy?
This is a sexist crowd. Nobody's sucking your dick anyway. Nobody's sucking your dick anyway.
The incel contingent vote goes to Joe. 2-1 right now. Gianmarco, what do you say?
Okay. I don't know who to give it to because it looks like neither of you have gotten it in a long time. But I don't know, Joe. You look like the only Jew the Nazis would have given an actual shower. I don't like that you badmouthed her show before you got to the joke.
It's a fucking good show.
I think, shut the fuck up. We heard you tell no jokes for fucking so long. Just shut the fuck up, Joe. I think there's a degree of decorum where you don't need to shit on the show without a joke. Now let me be clear.
It's a fucking good show.
Let me be clear. There's no way it's a good show. There's no way it's a good show.
It's a good Sorry.
But I think you need to say the joke, not just give a fucking Yelp review. So I'm gonna give it to Danit. Watch Hot Bucks.
Thank you.
2 votes for Danit, 2 for Joe. Oscar Aydin, it comes down to you.
Big Joe.
Thank you. Thank you.
You know what? Both, I mean, like, listen, hippie wide stocking, I think you're amazing.
You mean Amy Wineseller?
Oh my God, that's a good one. My mom would be so happy when Amy died. My mom said, "Are they even doing a shit?"
All right, hold on. Hey. Shh. All right, I want this. Do you each have an extra joke? And I don't want audience to say anything, I just want the joke.
They didn't have one joke to begin with.
Yes, they did. They did. Give it a second. I want to hear one joke from both of them. Let's go. One roast.
We're
you
going
have an
to do
extra...
one joke back and forth, 4 Oscars vote, and the win. Fight Club.
Let's do this.
We're going to overtime. We started with Joe last time. We're going to start with Danit now.
Okay.
1 joke apiece. Overtime starts now.
I'll admit it. I was a little rude. I apologize.
Danit's going first, Joe.
Joe looks like the kind of guy that wants to be Jerry Seinfeld. But sorry, dude, you're Kramer from real life.
Says the end.
Alright, whatever. So this is, I was doing research on you, and whatever, and I saw on Facebook your cover photo is Hillary Clinton, right? No, I'm saying, you know what it is. Okay, I just want to confirm. So, I'm saying Danit's cover photo on Facebook is Hillary Clinton. And just like Hillary Clinton, everyone who talks to Danit always kills themselves.
It's not gonna hit because it's a more liberal crowd. That's the rule.
He really is Kramer.
Oscar, did you see what you've done?
Oh, God.
It's too liberal of a crowd for that joke. As soon as you said Hillary, it's not gonna work.
Actually, you know what? It's so close they might have to do another joke.
No, I've made my decision.
Okay.
Okay.
I had one. Yeah, okay. Your jokes were both atrocious. And I mean, like, they were horrible. Okay? However, just like every straight white male, you decided to interrupt Danit before she started. So I'm going to give it to Danit. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Danits.
Thank you.
Fight Club, we have one more undercard fight and then our main event. Are you ready for your final undercard fight of the night? Introducing first, he looks like the interior designer of a rape dungeon, Josh Daws.
What is up? This is good. Very exciting.
How you doing, Josh? You ready for this fight?
I'm good. I just want to give everyone in the audience a heads up. My opponent is also from England.
Fuck England!
We're gonna be your opponent now. He looks like he smells like crusty underwear. Ari Kaplan!
I'm not from England.
I'm sorry, Ari.
You take that back.
We're like, no, he's from England, I swear!
Yeah. Lie me, piece of shit.
5 jokes, tit for tat. Ari, Josh, which one of you two wants to go first?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, okay.
Ari's going first, Josh is going second. Fight Club, are you ready for this fight? 5 jokes starting with Ari. This fight starts now.
Wait, Matt, did you mean what you said about me?
What?
Did I look like that?
Yes.
Josh had said that I should not make any jokes where his wife is the butt of the joke. Honestly, I didn't believe Josh actually had a wife. I thought he wore the red wedding ring, so the high school seniors he hits on thinks he's interesting. Oh, okay. Well, fine. I don't know. There's writing there or something. Yeah, for sure.
Ari's day job is teaching chess to children, which is impressive because he doesn't even look like he'd be legally allowed to talk to kids. All right. Two pedophile jokes back to back.
This is gonna be a long battle, man.
No, it'll be short.
It's gonna be short, but it'll feel long.
Pause.
Oh, you're right.
That's what Ari says to women he fucks.
Josh is in $300,000 of debt. That's sure, yeah. But the crazy part is half of that is what he owes to the Puerto Rican kid he pays to fuck his wife. Oh wait, sorry, interns for his wife.
Ari actually converted to Judaism. That is true. Ari Kaplan converted to Judaism. He actually tried to change his name to be more Jewish. His birth name was actually much less Semitic. Isn't that right? Adolf McHates Jews.
Take that back, dude. Josh grew up in trailer parks, and now he's a producer. That's cool. Josh's family doesn't talk to him anymore because they say he's gone Jew. And what's funny is going Jew is Josh's excuse for fucking underage girls.
Ari, you look like you became Jewish because you really liked what you were hearing about them from conspiracy theories. Oh, they drink baby's blood and run the weather? What do I sign? That's my impression of Ari. It's not a very good impression, Oscar. Sure.
Booing is not only allowed at Fight Club,
it's encouraged. Yeah.
I don't know. Wait, for sure. Josh studied dramatic acting. That's cool. Dramatic acting. And every night, well, you know, fuck, dude.
I'm dying.
Wait, let me.
His wife dramatically acts like she's enjoying sex.
Yeah, that's it. No, it was a twist.
I've seen too many roasts.
His
every night he acts like he's okay with his wife being over 18. It was similar.
Yeah.
I like that better.
That was Ari actually had a great reason for converting. He really wanted rabbis to finally touch his penis.
Oh, brother, that's
Thanks, man.
Last joke.
I really, the Joe Levy roast is really good.
Okay,
I liked it, I had fun, there was a lot of good back and forth with the crowd. Okay, anyway, well, so Josh is a home chef. He's a home chef. His favorite food to cook is Chinese food, and his wife's favorite thing to eat is black guy cum.
He gets it. All right. This is true. Ari actually went to Israel to convert, and while he was there, he did a lot of important charity work, like caring for Palestinian orphans. Whoa, sorry, I misread. Creating Palestinian orphans.
There you go, Fight Club. Give it up for Josh and Ari. Ari converting to Judaism is like Oscar converting to be gay. So, Oscar, we'll start with you. What do you think of this fight?
Can I ask you guys something?
Yes.
Were there supply chain issues with your jokes? Because I didn't hear any. Yeah, okay, calm down, Ari. Calm down. I will say this, Ari, you did start out strong, but as I was scrolling through Twitter and Instagram, I did hear that Josh had a few more chuckles, so I'm gonna give it to Josh.
That's one vote for Josh Daws. Gianmarco.
So you weren't Jewish before?
I don't want to get into it, man.
Okay, well, if you're gonna say you're Jewish, you gotta fucking get better at comedy, man. I mean, dear God, this is like supposed to be our thing. Yeah, I'm Jewish too.
Muzzle.
Shut the fuck up. I'm converting out after I saw that fucking battle. Is what I'm doing.
Okay, now I can tell he converted. He just sounded like a guy trying to sound like a Jew there with you.
Mazel. Listen, I don't fucking know, guys. This is brutal. I hope your wife leaves you. Fuck, man. I'll give it to you. I thought you had one dark joke at the end that I think was technically a joke. Where you misread your card. I mean, dear God, you said you went to college for acting. That was some of the worst I've ever seen. But I'll give it to you.
Another vote for Josh. Gianmarco looks like if you took the two of them and made one real comedian. We're going to go to you guys now, Fight Club. Do you think the winner of this fight is Ari Kaplan?
Don't bring us in on this.
Or is the winner of this fight Josh Daws? Crowd vote goes to Josh. Joe Gorman.
Hey, everyone shut the fuck up! Look, that last battle, it was a hard one to follow. You know, there was a lot going on. Josh, are you also Jewish? I'm going to vote for Josh.
Claire Alexander, it's wrapped up, but your thoughts on the fight?
I have to pee really bad, and I was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom before this roast, and then I was like, no, Claire, stay and watch it. I really wish I went to the bathroom during this roast, but I honestly have to say, I think that this was a really good battle. I just wish, you guys haven't fucked so many little kids, that you had that, pent-up anger that you should have, you know? So, it sucks that you guys are actual pedophiles. Anyway, I also have to say, I have not felt safe with a single man I've seen on stage tonight at all, in the slightest. Not even, maybe, no way, not at all. I want to call a cab home right now, actually.
What are you talking about?
Excuse me, do you want to go up here and judge? I mean, that was not an invitation. Anyway, I was gonna...
Oh, you got real speak to the manager voice there for a second.
Yeah, and guess what?
Excuse me, I'm speaking here.
Yeah, excuse the white woman's talking. I wanted vote for Ari mostly because of his, commitment to being a comedian and becoming Jewish.
Thank you.
Well, the sign's real simple.
Thank you.
It says not keep up.
One vote for Ari, but Fight Club, give it up for your winner, Josh Daws.
Oh my God, Matt, can we go home now?
We got one more fight.
All right.
But before we get to our main event, it is party time with the Spirit Animal Fight Club. Give it up for Ben Miller.
Hey everybody, those were some fun undercard fights. Give it up for them, yeah! First up, we had Noah versus Luke. They both seem like they exclusively work in tech support for sex robots. Also, I like it. They faced 3 times. This is the 3rd time they faced. I like that they faced each other 3 times instead of talking to one woman. That was cool. Next up, we had Steve Yensel versus Callum Marullo. Give it up for them. That was a wild fight. That fight was so wild that Steve at one point almost took off his pants, and that was the most boring part of the roast. I don't know if you got this part. Steve Yensel works on the MTA, in case you're wondering why all your trains are delayed. Why? Oh, okay. And next up, we had Danits versus Joe Levy. Give it up for them. A couple days ago, I talked to Joe Levy, and he told me that he was dropping out of college, and as you can tell, it's going very well for him. Man. Oscar, it was so mean to make them do that extra joke. That was even meaner than everybody chanting for Callum. It was truly the rudest thing this night. I'm sorry. I thought it would be more of a laugh, so it just came off like I was scolding you. So I'm sorry. You can go back to your phone now. I'm sorry. And then last up, we had Josh versus Ari. Give it up for them. Ari looks like he stars in the musical Fiddler on the Roofie. Apparently Josh is $300,000 in debt, and Ari looked like he was there to collect. All right, y'all ready for the main event? Keep it going for Matt Maran.
The Spirit Animal current Comedy Fight Club champion, Ben Miller. And now, Fight Club, it's time for our main event of the evening. 2 of our most experienced battles. They've been main eventing this show for a long time. 2 of our absolute best. So, Fight Club, I need all the energy you have one more time. Are you ready for this main event? We are going to meet them now. Introducing first, he looks like an Uber driver who makes you listen to his podcast, Sandeep Sen. What's up, Sandeep? You ready for this main event?
I am. You know, it's just like white people to pit minorities against each other.
Absolutely. We are going to meet your opponent now. She has the voice of a Jewish grandma and the body of that Jewish grandma in 1942, Espi Rivadeneira! What's up, Espi? You ready for this fight?
Yep.
All right, it's gonna be a 3-round fight. We'll go to our judges in between each round for feedback, but we're gonna pick a winner overall after all 3 rounds. Sandeep, Espi, which one of you 2 wants to kick us off?
I'll go.
Sandeep's going first, Espi's going second. Fight Club, you ready to kick off this main event? Round 1 is 4 jokes, tit for tat, starting with Sandeep. This main event starts now.
Round 1.
All right, first, Matt, thanks for driving back from Buffalo to be here tonight. Espi, interesting look. You look like a tarot card reader fucked a mariachi band.
First blood.
Thank you. Come again is what Sandeep says after ass raping minors.
You want repeat business. Espi, you're so small, brown, and off-putting. You belong on Johnny Depp's bed.
Sandeep's 46 and single, not for lack of effort. His parents arranged marriages for Sandeep, but the brides keep killing themselves.
Oh, kill him! Oh, kill him!
In college, Espi studied French, Spanish, and Russian. So she can say, I'm not passed at any clubs in 3 languages.
That's your Korean.
I am. Okay. Sandeep kept insisting we meet up for FaceTime after I said I couldn't. He left me alone when I sent out my birth certificate to prove I'm over 18.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Last job.
Espi's vegan. She believes only plant-based foods belong in her body, which is why she keeps getting abortions.
Sandeep has been single for 10 years, which isn't surprising. What's surprising is he hasn't killed himself yet.
Fight Club, give it up for Espi and Sandeep. We'll go to our judges. Claire Alexander, we'll start with you. Went out to vote yet, but your thoughts so far after round 1.
First of all, great round, you guys. And great job ironing your shirt before you came here, Sandeep. I'm joking. I think that's really stupid. I know that you looked in the mirror like 3 times and definitely tried on like a red one before you came here, but you're like, no, I'm gonna go with black tonight.
Everyone in this audience is like, I don't know, I think he looks good. This is the wrong audience for fashion jokes, Claire.
No, I said fashion roast.
Okay, sorry you guys weren't at the Met Gala. I wasn't either. But yeah, great job, guys.
Joe Gorman.
Fuck yeah! This is the match I wanted to see, and I'm sure everyone in the audience wanted to see. Matt, I was wrong. Comedy Fight Club isn't dead. And this match shows it's alive and well. It could be anyone's, and I mean anyone's match. I don't know, maybe Sandeep.
Gianmarco, what do you think?
I don't think that was fair what you said about Espi not being passed. She's asked me to see a show at the Grizzly Pear once. Sandeep, great jokes, both of you. Thank God some fucking jokes. Sandeep, it's great. You do lose points for memorizing these jokes. You need something else to do. But other than that, great work, great work.
Yeah, good jokes, but no life. Oscar Aydin.
I will say I am loving this episode of To Catch a Predator. This is great. I love it. It's so much fun. I love Espi. It's like you're like the East Village version of Dora the Explorer, and Sandeep is just trying to buy you on the street. I will say, Sandeep, you're good, but I'm leaning towards Espi right now because I feel like she's hitting a little bit harder. So I'm waiting to see what the next round is.
All right, very fun first round. We are going to move on to round 2. Fight Club, you ready to continue this main event? It's going to be 4 jokes straight through now. We started with Sandeep last time, starting with Espi now. Round 2 starts now.
Round 2.
Sandeep's last relationship was 10 years ago during Sandusky's conviction. Coincidentally, 10 years old is the age they both like to fuck.
Another one.
Sandeep looks like he'd blow up a plane because no one will suck on his samosas. That's what he calls his greasy balls. Sandeep, is that the smell of curry or chloroform? Sandeep looks like a Bollywood version of Brian Laundrie.
Another one. And another one.
In Sandeep's religion, the mother of all gods is a cow, much like his real fat fuck mom.
Sandeep Sen.
Espi carries a rape whistle, which is unnecessary. She has her voice. Stop raping me! Stop raping me!
You smart.
Espi's a modern woman. She keeps shattering the glass ceiling with her voice.
Yes, sir!
Espi has depression. Even her inner voice is grating.
One more.
Espi Espi saw that anti-smoking commercial with the guy with the voice box, and she's like, oh, I could sound better if I smoked.
Holy shit, Fight Club, give it up for round 2 of this main event! Things are heating up. Oscar, Aydin, your thoughts after round 2.
Okay, well, Sandeep obviously brought the heat, so that's good, finally. And then, Espi, I'm looking to see what you're doing in the third round, but yeah, it seems, I feel like it's tied right now.
Very close fight. Gianmarco Soresi.
Sandeep, it was, 4 voice chokes in a row, which is incredible. Espi's voice is not that bad.
No, it's just we just saw Danits a couple
I know, that's what I was thinking. It's both good, but I think Sandeep, that was very impressive. Sandeep, good work.
Joe Gorman, your thoughts after round 2.
Yeah, I didn't even notice until Oscar pointed out. Sandeep doesn't look at it's all in the fucking mind, dude. That's wild. That's fucking crazy. Yeah. I think you got a great audience reaction. Wait, what? Why does that?
He's just so blown away with Sandeep's intellect.
Every once in a while, when you see it, it's like you memorize shit, like you fucking remember that shit. That's wild, dude. Anyway, I still think it's anyone's match.
Claire Alexander.
I don't know. I thought Espi killed it this round, and I think Sandeep is gonna kill her later if he loses, honestly. And I'm really terrified for her. But maybe that's just being a woman. All right. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
All right, Fight Club, we are going to move on to round 3. We're going to pick a winner after this round. What do you say? You ready to move on to round 3 of this main event?
Yeah.
4 jokes, tit for tat, starting with Sandeep. Round 3 starts now.
Final round.
Espi was an alcoholic. She never got into cocaine because her voice would crack the mirror that the coke was on.
Sandeep might receive head if he stopped beheading the women that try to talk to him.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Thank you, Dora the aborter.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
For money, Espi babysits rich people's rabbits. So if she asks you to come to a mansion with bunnies, it's not what you think.
Sandeep looks like if Michael Douglas did blackface.
Espi's last boyfriend left her to live in a van. Her pussy's like inflation, unwanted and causes homelessness.
Sandeep told me outside of comedy he plays cricket. I was like, I think you misspoke. Cricket's played when you're on stage.
Last joke.
Espi recently got a colonoscopy because she was shitting blood. She will do anything to get on camera.
Sandeep, more like San Nehu. I didn't say it.
Fight Club, give it up for that main event! We're gonna go to you guys first. Fight Club, do you think the winner of this fight overall after all 3 rounds is Sandeep Sen? Or is the winner of this fight Espi Rivadeneira? I think it's really close. If she said it, she might have won, but we'll go to our judges. Claire Alexander, we'll start with you. Overall, who do you think's the winner of this fight?
Espi all the way, but only because of that last show.
Joe Gorman.
Yeah, Espi, I don't know if you know the legend of Tim Lowe, the one guy, Comedy Fight Club, who said the N-word.
Tim the N-word Lowe?
Yes, he said the N-word, but then still lost.
The one guy, it's been like a dozen now.
That's true. This one, he said it, lost, and then the next time he fought, one of the judges said, if you say it, I'll vote for you. He did, and then the judge said, you idiot, I'm not voting for you.
I think we all learned a valuable lesson, and because of that, because she bravely did not say the N-word and was an ally to everyone, I'm going to vote for Espi.
2 votes for Espi. Gianmarco.
Great match, finally, fucking enjoyable. It was Espi, the beheading joke was very good, but pound for pound, Sandeep, everyone seemed to hit, and fucking that inflation was the bomb. I gotta give it to Sandeep, but it was a good match, thank God!
2 votes for Espi, 1 for Sandeep. Oscar Aydin.
You know what? What?
If you tie it, we'll go back to the audience.
Yeah. You know what? I have to say, the match was so until the beheading joke, and then I was like, yeah, this shit's getting real. So until Espi started the heat, then it picked up, but I got to give it to Espi for the beheading joke, so I'm going with Espi.
3 votes for Espi.
You know what? As a Middle Easterner, that's a fucking brilliant joke.
1 vote for Sandeep, 3 for Espi. Fight Club, great main event, but give it up for the winner, Espi Rivadeneira. And now, to close us out, Fight Club, give it up for the goofball, Patrick Haggerty!
Whoa, wow! Whoa, good night, all you guys. All right, let's give it up for Comedy Fight Club. Come on! Woo! What a night, what a night, what a night. This show was filled with comedians who I've met, but I didn't know that was their name. Everyone, give it up for them. Whoa, Noah Snyder versus Luke Davis. Give it up for that fight. Come on, that's right. Very nice. What a fight. What a battle. What a battle. Noah Snyder, I know a Snyder, and he's a faggot. And Luke Davis, more like puke gay piss, right? Come on, we all agree with that one. Steve Yensel versus Callum Marullo. Give it up for that fight. Come on. Whoa, what a great one. Now these two were a couple of faggots. Callum Marullo, I'd like to call him a faggot. Danits Sibs versus Joe Levy. Let's give it up for that one. Come on, what a fight that one was. Sibs is short for siblings, which is fitting because Danits probably fucks her brother, right? All right. And Joe Levy, man, it's fitting that guy's name is Levy because I wish he would go to New Orleans and drown. That's nice. All right, Josh Daws versus Ari Kaplan. Give it up for that one. Come on, yeah. Oh, yeah, Josh Daws, more like Josh Daws nuts. Woo! And Ari Kaplan, more like Ari Crapland. That guy's like a land of crap, right? Come on. And give it up for that main event. Come on, give it up for that main event. Yes. Woo! Man, they killed it. They were killing it. Espi Rivadeneira versus Sandeep Sen. Espi Rivadeneira. Man, what a pussy for not saying the N-word. Join the team. And Sandeep Sen, Jai Ho. You guys ever seen that movie? All right, guys, thank you so much.
The goofball, Patrick Haggerty. This show's going to stream on our YouTube channel Thursday night, 10 p.m. Subscribe at youtube.com/Comedy Fight Club, patreon.com/Comedy Fight Club for bonus content, 6th Street Apparel for t-shirts. Thank you all very much. Give it up for your judges. Give it up for the battle as you saw tonight. Thank you for coming down. Have a good night.